Okay, I've got myself one of these 1080p UGreen cards, not very expensive, about £30 at the minute, because I want to be able to capture my Atari STFM and specifically the 400. And this is only 720p, and this is nothing, I mean, it's projecting 1080p, but obviously back in the day it's what, 200, 400 pixels deep. So what do you get in the box? You get the actual device, which is quite twee, and round the back here I've got various plug sockets. They've also got like USB outputs, so I should be able to power the thing directly off. There's even a 3.1 amp USB. I think that one, I can't read that. Let me pause that for a second. That's the USB-C, which goes to the computer for capture, output, input. So I'd piggyback the Atari into there, out of there, onto the screen, and then I'd take this one into the computer for recording the video. And then why I also got it is because there's an audio out as well as an audio in, so I think you can narrate stuff. But the reason for this is because at the moment I've got one speaker that's got two inputs over here, and I've just made this little wire that takes the output from this Atari, hence the noise. And so there's two inputs at the minute. These TVs and monitors are supposed to be able to take an audio in and piggyback out, but there's some bug with them. I have the revision 01, the 2008 monitors, and it doesn't work properly. Yeah? So at one point I have to put a little mixer in. But anyway, this little box at the back comes out here, and if I flick that, it will go into the medium mode, yeah, or with the RGB to HDMI, and this thing will be able to capture, although to be fair, at the minute I'm putting it via DVI. But I can put it via HDMI. So I might get a switcher that allows me to switch between this and this or any other device in, take that out, piggyback onto the monitor, and then take that into the computer to record session. I want to do some programming on these things and show a bit what I'm up to. So, well, what else do you get in the box? Didn't think. What else do you get in the box? What's this? Let me pause. Okay, so you get another HDMI cable, although I've got plenty of those. It's nice to get it though. And you get a USB-C to USB-C, which is going from here to the computer. And I think OBS Studio is what they tell you to use. And then there's a little instruction manual on that. So maybe I'll try OBS Studio now. Okay, so at the moment, if I take the HDMI out of here, maybe we'll do that later. Take the HDMI out of there. That will allow me to put that directly into the output of this thing, which is that one. So let me pause and do that. Okay, so the output of the Atari is now going into there, the output's going there. Let's put this onto the HDMI channel. There we are, and let's switch that on. And my assumption is nothing will happen at this point, because although it's pushing output, that probably needs power. Yeah, no HDMI cable, because it's not being powered. So let's power it via the PC and see what happens. So the first problem presents me with this PC's only got a single USB-C input and then two USB, but luckily this has got one of those combined. So let's stick it into the USB. I have to move the cable, turn it around. Always the way, it's never the right way around. Okay. Do we see any devices here? And now that's come on, see? Because it's powered that, it's a little power light there. Actually looks like an Atari. It's powered that, so this has come on. So that's great. So now the question is, do we see any devices? So give me a second to pause. So it looks like the first thing to do is download OBS Studio, which is just done, and install that. Yeah. That's fine, we've got plenty of space. Let's let it install that. Yeah, so it's got to be on all the time. That's fair enough. It uses a bit of energy, but I guess you just swap it in and out when you need it or whatever. I was kind of hoping I'd leave it in line and it might be passive, but it isn't. That's okay. I mean, I guess I'm being stupid because where's it going to get the power from? I mean, maybe I could get it down the video line, but that might draw too much current. I guess maybe I can just plug it in. All right, launch the OBS Studio. There, I'll finish. Okay, get that out of the way. And the only problem is whether it's launched it on my other screen, which it might have done. Let me just pause and see where it's got to. Okay, so it tells me I've got a choice. I'm going to do it that way round. Recording is secondary. All configuration wizard determines the best settings. This can be run in time tools menu. Okay, fine. Let's just do that. Use the current. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that seems. No, I'm going to do that one. Prefer higher resolution. Next. I don't know what these things are, to be honest. Let's say YouTube. That's fine. Yeah, forget all that. Let's go back. I don't want to do that. Cancel, forget that. So, give me a second. Okay, it says click on the plus in the sources. There's the sources. Then it says go to video capture device. That seems good to me. Then it says assign the name to your source or use the default name. Click OK. But then what? Select the device. So basically, hang on. Create select. Well, all right, let's call it this. Call it something different. Let's call it Atari 400. Yep. Fine. Okay. Then I don't want it. Hello, people. I don't want the integrated camera. I want to click down here and choose UGreen. There we are. Fantastic. Oh, that's it. That's exactly what I'm getting. Okay. Does it tell me to do anything else? Resolution type, whatever. Well, actually, it's only 720p for this thing, but UGreen, whatever. Well, I'll leave it like that. Yeah, I'll leave it as default, and I think that's it. And then, for example, maybe I can just grab this off here. So I should be able to do that. Let's try that. Come on, I want to get to the stick, unless I've got the stick in it. There's the stick. And then I've downloaded a whole load of stuff. So, for example, I can go to binaries and games, and I don't know. Yeah, this looks like it's going to work. This could be pretty good. Okay, so that seems to be it. It was pretty straightforward. I didn't really read the manual. Into the Eagle's Nest, I don't know what that is. I'm going to play it on an 800. I'm going to close that down. Then I'm going to say top close. No, wait a minute. What am I doing? I go into there. I've got that. And then I thought I'd just push that to run it. There we are. So hopefully I'll be able to record this and it will show me what it's up to. And I'll be able to do some Atari tutorials and, you know, guys might be able to follow along. So that's the plan. And this will show you that sometimes this Atari thing doesn't work. It goes crazy. So you have to mess around with like turn basic off or turn basic on or change the system or whatever. But that's what I want to show people is some of the pros and cons of this. Anyway, okay. It seems to work. This is what I'm getting on this screen just to be certain that it's not doing anything crazy. Yeah, I'll play with this and let you know more. So that was just a basic unboxing and see how it works. Cheers and bye-bye.